show is just that. It's just we just kind of hang out and why not, right? I mean, like, I'm unemployed. Wait till you see Duryan's hair, by the way. If you're somebody that have come to know me through the Houston stuff, then you have no idea who the hell Duryan is, and you're like, why the hell am I watching this? Hang on, because the guy's awesome. If you're a Portland fan, a Fresno fan, then you know this dude. Before I even bring him up, though, you gotta, like, respect the hair. Duryan.
Yo,
That hair is on point, my dude.
it's all natural.
Yeah, you think? Dude, you're really letting that grow out, huh?
Yeah, I decided just to let it grow out, just see what it goes. Let it do its own thing.
Doing it big. Hey, I'm glad I finally got you on this little pop-up show that I've been trying to do for a while now. Because, we talk on the phone here and there, but you're like the most impossible person on the planet to get a hold of.
Yeah, I'm kind of important, kind of hard to get a hold of, but glad you finally did it.
Celebrity, bro. Celebrity, 1,000%, There's a few things that I do want to bring up. Let me grab my notes here. A few things that I did want to talk about on the show. I want to go through some of the messages on Facebook because people, ever since I left the Houston radio world, they've been hitting me heavy. So I wanted to address some of those things. And if you have any questions as well, we'll talk about that. Also, we got to talk about how you were rubbing it in my face that I'm unemployed by telling me. I asked you, I'm like, what'd you do last night, man? You went out, you hit the clubs. What'd you do last night, Duryan? You know what Duryan says? Oh man, I was buying cars. Got money, I spend it. Dude,
You do when you got jobs.
what kind of car? Were you buying a car for yourself or baby mama, or what's the thing on that?
Actually, it's just for my roommates.
Okay.
I'm helping out. They needed a negotiator, so they came and called me to, back them up.
How's life been after the Playhouse? Because, we haven't talked in a while, and you still got the same roommates, I guess? You still living in the same place? How's the kid? Like, fill us in a little bit.
Still the same roommates, same place. Kid is getting bigger, knowing more words. That's about it.
Little fun fact, like I always get fired like on Fridays in December, and when I got fired with Duryan, like the day it was your delivery day, right? It was like the worst day ever to fire people. Bro, you were in the hospital, and didn't you kept it from Yes for a while, right?
For like a week. You
kept it to her for a week?
Yeah, I think either like 4 days or to a week. She goes, "Oh, don't you need to go to work today?" So, "No, it's okay. They're cool. They're hella cool. They told me I can take as much time as I need."
Yo, did you ever pull the I'm just gonna go hang out for I'm going to work, but I'm just going to the park? Did you ever pull that move? Like you see it in the movies, like the guy that's right before he's about to commit suicide, he's like takes the briefcase and he just has a ham sandwich at the park. Why?
No, that's what I did too. It's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to work to make sure everything's okay. But yeah, I just go and hang out at home or something.
But she was cool when you broke the news. That's how you know you have a good girl too, because like when you told her that, the same thing with like Denise. When I told her as I was driving home, and you know how Denise is, Duryan, and for everybody else, you guys watch the PK and DK show. She's like just God bless her. She's like the nicest person ever, right? So I knew like when I was like, "Do you want to go to lunch?" Because I didn't want to tell her over the phone. She's like, "No, I can't. I have a lot of things to do." I'm like, "This is pretty important. Let's go to lunch." No. I got meetings. I got set tables. I've got clients. I'm like, babe. I know. But this is really, really important. I need to have a conversation with you. Can we just go for like 10 minutes? No. I got a lot of shit to do. I'm like, all right. Can you jump? Can you come outside so we can talk for like a few minutes? Nope. Can't do that. I'm like, all right. You know what? Today was my last day, dude. She started bawling, crying on the phone. I'm like, are you kidding? This is what I'm talking to. Then all of a sudden she had time for lunches and like whatever. She wanted to take the whole after. I think she actually did. She left that day and came like home to talk for like an hour.
I think yes, cause she kind of knew it because of Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Because it didn't make sense because I was telling her, yeah, everything's fine, everything's cool, yeah, there's so good people over there. And then on Facebook, like, what happened to the Playhouse? Now they're not there no more. I'm like, what? Well, who's spreading rumors?
Wait, didn't you think that part through? Like,
no, I did not.
What about like, how about the fact that you could just turn the radio on?
Yeah. Well, there's no radio in there, so I'm like, cool.
Oh, in the hospital?
Yeah, no radio.
How long was she in the hospital for?
Dude, like for a week. I want to say for a week.
Oh, because your baby came early, right? Didn't your baby come early or something?
No, he was being stubborn. He like stayed in there forever,
Oh.
and then they probably had to they had to gut her to get it out.
Well, that's a good way of putting it. They had to gut her, like not a C-section or like, you know.
Or a C-section, yeah. Or a C-section, yeah.
Bro, it was Friday the 13th style. They had to gut her down the middle, man. Yeah. So now we're both like unemployed, bro. Like high five through the cameras, like just high, boom, high five right there. So, and this is kind of good because we've been talking about doing some stuff for a while. You've had some couple ideas, and so have I as well. And I think we should start doing some of those ideas. Like, where you at with that?
Dude, I'm down with that. Pranks, videos, even doing that Oregon militia stuff, whatever.
Like you want, like we should start off with shaving your head.
Nah,
you're good. I was going through some of our old stuff, and I honestly have to apologize for like a million things. I felt so bad for you. And I'm like, damn, I was such a dick. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah. I don't even know why you're on this call right now with me. Like, I don't even know why we talking. We're buddies. No idea, bro.
We vibe both off and on air, so we're good.
All good. Anything else that you wanted to address? Because I do want to go through some of the comments here on that I've been getting on Facebook heavy. A lot of people. I'm surprised. I'm really, really surprised because, I thought that like people would be like, yay, he's falling out. He's gone. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? It's about fucking time. We've been waiting for this day.
No, we need to get back together though, ASAP, like physically together. I mean, not like that, but like, together. Right. Not like that, not like physically, like sexually, but.
Okay. By the way, if you're watching this or if you're listening to it on a podcast, you can also join the chat that we usually do at pkandk.com, and then you can chat with us if you want to ask any kind of questions or get in the conversation. You can. I do have the chat up, and again, that's at pkandk.com. You can send me a tweet as well, hashtag PKandDK, and it'll come right to my phone if I can find my phone, which I just did. Yeah, no, I was just reading a message from, I'm going to get in trouble because Denise sent me a message like 3 hours ago. She was like, good morning. And I forgot to reply back. So usually when that happens, it's followed with, what the fuck have you been?
Yeah, who you with?
Who the fuck you with? Who's over there? Hey, why don't you, let's FaceTime around the apartment right now. Let me look around.
Oh, girlfriend this morning punches me for no reason. I said, why? Because you cheated on me. I was like, what? And it was in the dream.
Oh, yeah, I've gotten that before.
Yeah, 2 girls. And I was like, can you tell me what happened with these 2 girls? And she punched me again.
If you're going to get punched, you might as well get details, right?
Yeah, that's what I told her. I was like, I need the details.
Yeah, you gotta have to, let me check one thing real quick because I just got a message saying that something. Oh, no. Go back. What are you doing? Hang on one second. Just bear with me. But you can't really blame her when it comes to that, I feel like, because... No, we're good to go. Because I think that, like, have you ever had a dream where, like, she cheated on you and you just, like, wake up just fucking mad?
Yeah, you feel weird.
That's happened to me, yeah. And it's like, it's just a dream and it's not legit. But at the same time, like, those emotions, they hit hard. It's, like, a lot harder than, let's say you're out at a club and she, like, looks like some dude and you're like, what the fuck you doing, Like, it's nothing like that. Like, when you wake up from a dream, it, like, really messes with your mind.
It really does. I remember waking up, too, like, in my dream, she cheated on me, and I woke up, and I was like, this bitch right here, what is she thinking? Like, I felt so weird. Like, what? Why would she do that?
Yeah, I know. It's happened to me, dude. I think it just happens. It just happens. But the important thing is you didn't punch her.
Yeah.
Time. That's Did you say this time? I did want to also bring up the militia thing. This is an idea for everybody that's watching it live or later on that we kind of wanted to do. Are you going to be able to take a couple days off so we can do it?
So I'm going to find out today.
Okay. Let me know.
Take off that Wednesday so I have like 3 days.
If you can do it, I'll buy a plane ticket. We'll do it. Fill everybody in because I don't really know the specifics on this.
Okay, so from what I've gathered, Oregon militia, they came over, a group of guys took over a reservation, a bird reservation, and now they're planning on staying there for about 7 years. And they're saying if any government authority come by or try to move them, they're going to stand their guard. And if a shooting comes, they're going to shoot back.
But they're not going to shoot first is what you were saying, right?
Yeah, whoever shoots first, they said whoever shoots, they're going to shoot first no matter what.
Oh, who, the militia is?
No, I meant the federal government.
All right. Because if we're going to go, because our idea is, this, as we tell you the story, just so you know, our idea is to drive out there, and it's what, 300 miles away from Portland?
Yeah.
To drive out there and to see if we could just hang out for a night with these fools, right?
Yeah, because I watched a lot of the YouTube videos, and there's like, if you're a patriot and you're tired of the government, come over here and join us. Like,
come fucking hang out, right? So do you think, though, here's what I'm really like wrestling about, like, or arguing with myself about. Do we show up and we just tell them we're just doing like a video? Because they seem like cool guys. They might let us just hang out for a night just to see and to put it out there, right? Or do we want to go in with like, yeah, fuck the government, and then like the next morning we're like, all right, we changed our mind. Because I feel like if we did that move, we might die.
We should go in there pretending we're on their side. Like, yeah, man, brother, we're tired of the government. You know, we're here to put the foot down. We're tired of them. And then when it's time to go, we'll just say, you know what? Actually, the government's kind of cool.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If we go in with that attitude, they might fucking stab us on the way out. They might you know, we might be the people that they keep in case the government goes in there. So they have like some body shields.
You know, you and I, we should just go there and go with the flow. Just see what happens.
So you don't think we should be like, hey, we're doing a podcast or something? Can we just document the night?
Actually, we should do that. That would probably give us a way in.
What do you mean, give us away?
No, give us a way in.
Oh, a way in. Yeah. And no, I'm not worried about a way in, bro. You're missing the point. I'm worried about a way out.
Okay, yeah, that one, we don't know. I think we should just go in and then we'll figure a way out afterwards.
I don't know about that, bro.
Maybe when they're sleeping or something.
Yeah, I'd be like, Duryan, right now, let's go. And some redneck walks up and was like, where you guys going?
I don't think so.
So just to fill everybody in, so a bunch of dudes took over a federal building, right?
Yeah, they call it federal building, but it's some like reservation for birds or something like that.
All right, and then because you said screw the news, I'm gonna do like some more digging on this. I can't believe that I'm completely relying on the investigative work that you've done. But what have you figured out?
It's because like the news, you know, the news wants you to hear one side and hear that side, and that's it. And so a lot of people, they follow it. But then when you look at it, there's like two sides to a story. I want to go there and find that complete story and just give it to everybody, because they're saying one thing, the news is saying one thing. They need us to bring them together.
Dude, I'm just being devil's advocate, right? I'm with you 100%. If you can get the day off, I will buy a ticket. I already looked at them. Yesterday, they were $236 round trip. It's like, I'm unemployed, so I got to do the stops. 4 stops, right? So I'm going to be flying for fucking days. But when I get there, you know, we can grab a car and then drive it 6 hours away and pull this off. But in the meantime, I have to play devil's advocate, right? What if there's just a bunch of crazy rednecks?
Okay, see, that's another thing, because I've heard that there's a lot of drinking on there as well. So, and I heard that they're getting kind of crazy at nighttime. But, you know, we kind of fit in. We kind of fit in that part.
What do you mean crazy at nighttime?
I heard there's a lot of drinking over there.
Like bonfires and drinking?
I don't know about bonfires, but I guess they're like huge alcoholics over there. So they start drinking at nighttime.
With guns. A huge alcoholic with guns. Like,
yeah, that's the only thing that's kind of scary me.
Not just, do you watch, have you ever seen The Leftovers?
The Leftovers, no.
It's on HBO. It's like kind of the same thing. There's like a cult. And they do a lot of like, it just sounds to me like we're going to get ourselves in a situation and probably killed. Your son is going to wake up, is going to grow old without a father.
Your dad is a hero trying to save the reservation.
So when you were telling me this, I couldn't help but to think about, remember that one call that you did back in the Playhouse with a redneck? You probably don't. Let me play this. Can you hear it?
Cool.
Let's see if you could hear this.
Yep.
I'm looking for a purchase of a house.
Okay, if you hold on a moment, I'll let you speak to your agent.
All right, thank you very much.
Hello, Mitchell.
Hello there.
Hey.
I'm looking to purchase a house over there.
Okay.
Basically, I'm looking for a white house with a white fence and no color people.
It sounds like the American dream.
Exactly. Maybe a tree with a rope. Not for a tire, if you know what I mean.
A 2-story house?
Please.
Yeah, what's your name?
William Wallace.
William Wallace?
Yes, brother. Hey, if I want to throw a barbecue for my clan members, can I do that? White power.
It's amazing that it took him that long. It really is amazing that it took him that long to get you like off the phone. You know, that's
American Dream.
yeah. Yeah. What the hell was that guy?
I don't know. Dang.
Why did we call him with that? I think he had like an ad that was racist as hell.
I think so.
And
Oh yeah,
I
you're
think
right.
that's what it was. He had like it was a bus stop, a bench, and he had like the most racist ad ever. So we're like, I wonder how far we can go with this guy. And yeah, I mean, you went pretty far with him.
Almost got a house.
So you're gonna find out today if you can, and if you do get the day off, are we infiltrating this? When are we doing this?
We should do it Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Are you all right?
Wednesday, Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay. Are they gonna accept somebody in? Is it just like a bunch of crazy rednecks, or is it like mixed people?
Yeah, it's a bunch of ranchers. Right now, there's a bunch of ranchers, and from what I've heard, they're really crazy. But
I'm wondering because, like, you think, like, with your hair, is it gonna be cool, or is it gonna, you know, like, I think they're gonna let me in. They're gonna be like, you come on in. That guy, we're not so sure about.
hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
Hold on. They're gonna give me like, they're like, if you want to come in, PK, you have to kill that guy. And then, dude, it's gonna be out of my hands.
I'm just gonna wear like American flag and put American bandana on, maybe some Harley Davidson.
Dude, that's awesome. I gotta get some like Texas American stuff, and then we gotta pull it off.
No, we'll be guaranteed if we can wear American stuff.
You know what would suck? If we drive, what is it, 6 hours?
6 hours.
6 hours there, and then we're like, hey, we're here, and they're like, get the fuck out of here, and then we have to drive 6 hours back.
I'm like, oh, okay.
All right, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Next time, is that like, you know, anything else you've been able to find about these yahoos?
No, that's the latest one. I've just heard that they've been drinking a lot, and I guess there was like a fist fight within the camp. So,
oh shit, really?
yeah, so could have been alcohol induced. So
I had to just brought up the chat because I had like the wrong window open, and I'm like, fuck, man, ain't nobody joining our conversation. I just opened it up, and we're good. We got a bunch of people. So let me scroll up and see if there's any questions. Tony's saying, I miss you guys together. Make sure you didn't. No, hang on a second. Militia. A lot of people saying it's just an out-of-state militia. And weren't they originally from Nevada? That's from Horizon. I don't know. Were they?
I heard the son that's the leader, supposedly.
Yeah.
His father is from Nevada.
Okay.
So, yeah, there's a little Nevada connection, but I guess the rancher...
Do you want to email them first, or are we just going to show up? Are we just going to roll the dice and show up? I kind of feel like we should. I think that would be pretty interesting, because that's a big gamble. We drive 6 hours with our American stuff on. You know, that's a pretty big gamble. Like, who's not going to be like, all right, these guys, that's how they died, or that's how they got in, or then they had to drive back.
We should just email them and just say, hey, you know, this is PK and Duryan. I don't know, they won't know us, but hey, we're coming through, guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. It's 305 miles. See you in 6 hours.
Hey, I'm going to email them and be like, yo, I'm bringing this guy for sacrifice. He's got fucked up hair, bro. I'm bringing this guy as my entry into the Brotherhood.
Oh, man, it's a setup. You're going to see me on CNN to help me.
Nah, it's got to be, we should find out. What time today are you going to find out so I can tweet it out?
I started in a half an hour, and I still got a shower, so...
Hold on, you gotta go to work in a half hour?
Yeah.
Oh, that damn.
No, but I should let you know in like an hour or so.
Okay. Let me then just real quick, let's go through some of the comments here on Facebook, because I did want to address some of those. A lot of love from people. Again, I'm very, very surprised. Felix reached out. Remember Felix? We locked him in that refrigerator that one time?
Oh my God, yeah. Yeah,
he's Felix, bro. Yeah. Well, he just commented a little while ago there. A lot of people are saying if we're going to go back to Portland. Portland hasn't reached out, so I mean, no. We are talking. I can't say where, and don't say where. Yeah.
Say nothing.
All right. Say nothing. Won't be nothing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But we're having the conversation about doing a show somewhere. That's like that's something. The other idea that we're having is just to kind of like just do what we're doing right now and just do crazy stuff, like show up at malicious doors and knock on and see what happens, and you know, maybe that will grow. Who knows? Let me see.
Dude, we can go to a low surplus.
What surplus?
A low surplus is an army place. We can just deck ourselves with army stuff.
Do you have ninja swords behind you?
Oh, dude, thanks for noticing. Yes.
What?
Yes.
Why?
I just wanted something cool in the background, like you have. So this is probably the coolest thing I have right there.
You pull one out? Like, have you ever?
Yeah, girls.
Oh, he's so excited about pulling that out. Morphman saying the studio cam. No, it's not on. We're doing this live. You got to go to thedailyf.com to see the actual feed. Look at that. Have you ever had to? Are you going to bring that with us?
We should. I got bear mace too. I can bring the bear mace just in case.
Why do you have bear mace?
You never know when the bear's going to come.
Are you usually in a situation where a bear's coming at you?
No. But even if like a bad guy, if it can take down a bear, it can take down a bad guy.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Bring the bear mace.
I will.
I don't know what I'll just have like a pocket knife, but I'm flying there, so I can't.
I got 2 more swords, so you can have them.
Are those the swords you bought when we were driving down to Eugene?
No, bro. I still got that.
We're driving down to Eugene from Portland, middle of nowhere. The guy goes into a diner and comes out with like a samurai sword. And I'm like, what are you doing? He was like, oh, dude, this is authentic samurai sword. Like, it's not authentic. We're at a diner in the middle of nowhere.
You can have this one. You can have this one.
There it is.
This one's bought from that redneck truck place.
Have you? You have a lot of weapons.
Yeah. That's why you don't want to mess with me.
I'm just analyzing your spot right now. Your girl has a lot of shoes, bro.
Yeah. That's just half of them right there, too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the other half are in the closet. It's too much.
Damn.
That's so crazy. I don't have any shoes to wear. And I'm like, what is that? What is all that?
Fuck is all that? There's like 100 shoes just in that one rack alone.
Yeah, it baffles me when she says she don't have shoes. I'm like, really? Really?
You should see, it's the same thing with Denise and I in the closet. Like, she has 75% of the closet, and I have like, I have the other 25% of the closet, and it's like all my stuff is smooshed in together, and then she's like, I'm out of hangers. I'm like, well, bitch, throw some of your clothes away.
I don't know, man. Yeah, girls are weird with their clothes and shoes.
All right, let me read some of the comments. A lot of people miss Fat Man Friday, and somebody asked if we remember eating the Colossal Burger, which I said absolutely. Remember Fat Man Friday?
Yeah, was that from like where was the Colossal Burger from?
I thought it was. We did 2. We did one from like somebody that had a restaurant, and we did one from the A Crop.
Oh, dang, that's right.
Remember that? By the way, for everybody else, we used to do a segment, Fat Man Friday, that our boss hated because he's like, why would you ever do this? The segment was, this is great. The segment was just like the biggest meals in town. We would eat them every Friday morning, right? And we would never finish them. So we would have like 80% of them because these things were huge meals. So then we would take whatever the leftovers were, leave it in the kitchen with a note saying, don't touch our food.
Remember like what was it? Like 10 patty burger that we did?
Yeah.
No, I think we went to like Burger King. We want 10 patties on it because you could order it your way.
Yeah.
And they did. That's cool.
I remember like I was just going through some of our Playhouse stuff yesterday because I'm doing a demo for some people. And there's actually like, I wonder if I could play. I don't think I can play it. Maybe I'll post a few things. But remember the one time I sent you guys out to use my card and Naveen went up to use the card and then I called the gas station and told him it was stolen. So the guy called the cops, and then you just left her because you didn't want to get arrested.
Like, I'm out of here. She got left there with a stolen credit card, and then the cops were on their way. I gotta go.
I called Duryan. I'm like, well, did you please tell me you picked her up, and then you left because the guy's calling the cops, right? And he was like, dude, I booked it out of there. Have you talked to her? Have you talked to Naveen? She's doing great.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her for a while, but last time I checked, she was doing great. Like,
yeah, she's like the only successful person from that show, right? Like, we're all unemployed now, and she's fucking doing it.
She's doing her thing now, so yeah, she's good.
Doing the thing. All right, let me see if there's anything else that I should mention from Facebook. Tony saying, man, they did your boy dirty. Come back to PD. A lot of come back to PDX. A lot of nice comments. Kron did a little story on me, right? Found the worst picture ever to put on there. Like, not even a picture. It's just like a screen image from a video. But big thanks to them for actually doing that. That's cool. That's how also, like I put it in the article, that's how you know it's time to go. Like, the only time you have an article is when you're gone. You know, like, see you later, bro.
Peace. It's been good.
It's been all right. We'll see you later. All right. Anything else? Because I know you got to go to work. You got to sling cell phones. Do you want to plug your business? Like, if anybody needs a phone?
AT&T. That's all.
Oh, fuck AT&T.
No, actually,
Screw yourself. You guys are taking my unlimited plan away.
Dude, if anyone needs DirecTV, let me know. Don't care where you live. We'll ship it to you. DirecTV. Man, we got to sell that now.
What the fuck? Are you doing like, is this one of those pyramid schemes?
No, it's AT&T's. It's crazy. Like, oh yeah, we bought DirecTV, so now we got to sell it.
Oh, do you get commission or something? Because you were like really excited when you said, you're like, oh shit, hold on, man, I forgot to fucking plug DirecTV.
Yeah, because it's like huge now. They want you to sell it. You do get paid off of it too now. So I'm like, yeah, PA, do you need DirecTV by chance?
No, I don't. Actually, I don't know how much is it because right now I'm paying like $200 for cable and.
I could beat it. Beat it.
Okay, all right.
I'll call you when I get to work.
Do you have DirecTV?
No.
What the fuck, bro?
Dude, all I have is internet, Hulu, and Netflix. But I tell my customers, yeah, I got DirecTV. It's the best thing I've ever had.
All the channels, man. I thought about doing that. Do you miss having TV, though? By the way, before you answer that, Meg's saying 6-shoe collection for your wifey. Hey, Duryan, what's the craziest thing you ever did on the Playhouse and why?
Dude,
I know.
That's a hard question.
I know.
What didn't I do? That's the question right there.
Is it true? Somebody told me you hated having to come to work.
Yes. You know why?
Why is that?
Because the mystery box had the fear set into me.
Yeah, which I still have downstairs. You know why? The only reason, honestly, the only reason, you're going to like this, the only reason I kept the mystery box is to give you the opportunity to do what you want with it. Set it on fire, bash it, do whatever you want. So for all these years, I've kept this box that's filled with vomit. It's cracked. It's got it's given me splinters. It's taking up space, but I've kept it just so you can have your revenge.
Oh my God, dude. That would complete a circle. I don't know what kind of circle, but that will complete a circle.
That's why I kept it.
I need to destroy it.
Is there any other like crazy the one that you hated the most? Just the mystery box? Would you say?
I mean, one thing stuck to my head is the porta potty.
The porta potty. Oh yeah, that's on YouTube. You guys can Google that.
God, feeling of my mom is still everywhere.
I thought about like playing that like right now, but then I'm like, I'm not gonna do that to him because.
I see it probably like twice a month.
True TV bought the rights to that, so it's like always on TV, and everybody's like, do people still approach you and are like, hey, it's you and your mom?
Oh yeah. Oh, you felt your mom, right? I was like, yeah.
You did it one time, right? Yeah. Let's see. Aloha from Horizon in the chat. By the way, the chat is at pkndk.com. Catherine's on there, Megs, Tony, Melissa, Marcus. I think my mic's a little screwed up, so apologies on that. We had some technical stuff right before we went on. But yeah, man, I know you got to go and sling some DirecTV.
Yup. So, and I'll call you so we can hook you up today too as well.
No, I'm good. Oh, that's what I wanted to have you answer though, like Netflix and because I'm thinking about making that switch, keeping the internet and doing that. But like, don't you miss the new shows when the new shows come out?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I do miss the news. The commercials, I never know what movie is out. So that's enough.
No, I'm talking about like the new shows. Like you never like miss the new shows?
Oh, Hulu's pretty good on it, and plus I have 2 websites that stream illegal stuff, like new episodes. So I'm good there.
Are you sure you wanted to say that? I mean, did you mean like legal stuff? That's just
legal stuff from Hulu and Netflix. The internet stuff, just joking. That's bad. Bad.
It's legal stuff from the future. You know what I'm saying? It's legal stuff from the future. Like that's gonna be on Netflix soon, so it's legal. It's just not legal right now.
It's true.
Raquel is coming at you strong.
Oh damn, Raquel. That sounds like a strong name too.
Yeah, she said Duryan's hair looks like shit.
Oh, I didn't comb it. I just woke up. Next time I'll look more proper for Raquel.
What do you think? Does combing it make that big of a difference?
What?
Does combing it?
I put a little gel in it, and then everybody's like, "Oh my God, you have such great hair."
Remember that one time we told you to try the world's strongest gel, and it was glue?
Yeah, I remember that.
How's your tattoo?
I remember that.
Remember that tattoo?
Oh yeah, I think I'll remember that for life.
You know what? Dude, 1,000 apologies, bro. But we're bringing it back, man. We're gonna bring it back. Dude,
I'm ready.
We gotta bring it back. That's good to hear because, like, I tried to get you a job in LA and you turned it down. Like, I've never met a person on the planet that turns down a job in Los Angeles, the second biggest city in the country.
Actually, dude, I did go. I tried out for a week, and they never called me.
Oh, they never called you? I thought you turned it down because the guy called me and he was like, "Why isn't Duryan returning my calls?"
Oh no, that was before. Like a month later, then they called me again.
Oh, they did.
I guess they thought I was playing hardball or something. So they called me again. I was like, fine, yeah, I'll go. So they flew me down there, stayed for a week, and then did my thing.
Can you say what show were you on? Can you say?
Yeah, I can say it's Big Boy.
Big Boy
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
But yeah, went in there for a week, did the thing, and then like, okay, yeah, cool. All right, we'll keep in touch, blah, blah, blah. I was like, awesome, man, awesome, great times. Still haven't got a call, man.
Still waiting for my phone's right here, though. What the hell? The phone's right here. What did they have you do out of curiosity?
Basically, almost kind of the stuff on the Playhouse, like try something.
Yeah.
But really there, I was just kind of sitting there to watch, and then did a bunch of man on the street stuff with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing too crazy, I guess.
No mystery boxes?
Yeah, it was very watered down kind of.
Yeah.
You know, like not as extreme as we were. Oh, yeah. One of them was like pulling my eyelashes out, and I was like, oh, this is kind of weak. Yeah, I don't know.
What, did they want you to scream or something? Like,
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I was like, okay, I did. I go, ouch, but that was about it. But
in the chat, I have Netflix and Amazon Prime. I'm golden. New shows are on Hulu. Yeah. Brent saying, "Daddy D, what's up? Where's your kid right now? Please tell me you're not supposed to be watching your kid."
No, it's cool. He's with the dog, so he's okay.
Oh.
I was joking. His mom's here.
Your kid is 6, right?
6, yeah.
You know how I know that?
How do you know that?
Because we got fired from the Playhouse 6 years ago, bro. Those two go hand in hand. Hand in hand. Morph saying you should do a Gallon Gear styled show because of the hair. Let's see. Can we just talk for a second about Duryan showing his ninja swords on his bed? Yeah, we just did that a little while ago, Brent. You missed that part of the show.
Have to.
What else do you have in that room? Do you have anything else you want to show off in the room? Is this your bedroom? Is that where the magic happens?
This is where the magic happens.
Is that where she cheats on you?
2 times a night.
Twice a night?
If she could handle it.
Oh.
I also got this cool this is an orchid right here. It's pretty cool. It's fake, but you never have to water it, and it's always looks legit. So I got this too. So.
Bomb.com, bro. All right, man. Find out today if you can have it off. Try to get it off. Do you want to ask, or should you just call in sick so we just go?
Actually, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I think I might want to call in sick.
Can you call in sick? Have you thought about that?
Yeah, I could call it.
For the new people that just joined us, we're trying to infiltrate a I don't know if it's a militia. I don't know what it is.
They call it Oregon militia, but I don't know.
And this time, I'm putting all my faith in Duryan. I've done no research on this. I couldn't tell you what they are, where they are, what they do. I know they're like 6-hour drives outside of Portland. That's where Duryan lives. I'm going to fly in. We're going to knock on their door and try to stay there for like a night. Because this is like national news. CNN or somebody, or all those people are out there?
Dude, CNN, New York Times, Good Morning America. They're all showing these militia, Oregon militia groups.
So we're gonna dress up in like American flag t-shirts and stuff and like and get in there. Hey, Dan is saying Duryan ate the pasta at Cheesecake Factory. That wasn't his. Remember that? Dude, that was classic.
Where, in California? When I ate the pasta?
Yeah. Remember when like
Dude, that was horrible.
For everybody, for all the new people, this is like probably one of my favorite stories, bar none. So we're at the Cheesecake Factory in Rodeo Drive, right? Which you used to call Rodeo Drive.
Yeah, Rodeo Drive, yeah.
But you didn't do that on purpose. You just thought it was called Rodeo Drive.
Look how it's spelled, yeah.
So at the Cheesecake Factory, they put all the dishes up like when the server picks them up at the bar to take them to the people that ordered them, you know, the food station. So we're proper drunk, and I dare him. I'm like, hey, man, I think I said like $100, right? Did I say $100?
Yeah.
$100, bro. Try that lady's spaghetti. Was it spaghetti or fries?
No, it was a pasta, the panini. I think it was panini. I remember walking up there and picking up a fork, and I just started picking it up off the tray and just started eating it. And then I think like the chef and 3 other people like, what are you doing? And I'm just like,
no, it wasn't just a chef, but as soon as I say, what are they doing? I was like, 40 people, like every single waitress and like a busboy, like they all surrounded us. There was like, we were in the middle of a proper like fight circle. Remember that?
Yeah. Dude, I remember like, I don't know if it was the head chef or the manager came out and just looked at me like straight in the eyes. He goes, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" I was like, "I was hungry." He's all, "Now I have to go to that table and tell him what you did." And I was like,
"Well, tell him it tastes good." Remember? Did you say that? You were like, "Well, tell him it tastes good."
Oh, I was like, "Dude, it tastes really good. Do you want me to go over there and tell him that too?" And he's all, "Get out of here." I was like, "Oh, okay."
I'm surprised we didn't get arrested that time. There's been a few times that I'm like, I don't know how we didn't, but we managed to get out of it. My other favorite one was when you did get arrested in Fresno for hugging.
Oh.
For hugging, you're just trying to hug a cop for some reason. You're like, hey, a hug. And I remember the crowd outside because they let you out. You couldn't have planned this better. They let him out of jail the next morning because you were just like in the drunk tank, right?
Yeah, I was in a drunk tank.
So we were talking about it in the morning, and they let him out at like 9:30, which is perfect because then the show ends at 10. And at 9:30, there was like a crowd just gathered. Like, weren't people coming from their jobs to applaud you that you got out of jail or something?
Yeah, and I was yelling. Oh no, people were yelling freedom. I was like, yeah, freedom. That was cool. Got love coming out of the jail. That's awesome.
This is the only guy that like. What was the other one? The other one was the beach. The beach was good too.
Oh,
the beach was good.
Vegetarians not allowed on this beach over here.
Yeah.
Yep. That was crazy.
Fun times. So are you gonna call in sick or do you want to ask today? Either way, let me know because I got to get a ticket if we're gonna do this right.
I'm gonna go to work, feel the vibe.
Okay, I like that.
If I'm not feeling the vibe, I'm gonna call in sick. Nothing wrong with that.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let me know, and then we'll pull this. Do you have a car so we can drive 6 hours there?
No, we're gonna rent. Let's just rent. We could rent we can rent an SUV, put American flags on it. We'd be good.
I can get a bunch here in Texas.
Done.
Bro, we'll roll up honking the horn.
You got like one of those bull skeletons that we could stick on the front?
Yeah. We'll roll right in there. I think we have to tell them though that we're like there to check things out. Like if we go in saying we want to join, I don't think they're gonna let us out the next day, and they're gonna be like really suspicious of our GoPros. So we might have to tell them.
Like we're media?
No, not media. Yeah, no, we gotta tell them we're like the independent media.
Okay, we're independent media for the Free Speech Act. For the free speech.
Freedom.
Yeah, for freedom. People.
Meg's saying you need an air horn.
Air horn?
Yeah, I guess. Do we? No, I don't know. Maybe.
No, just Bear Mason knives.
And I know you got to go to work, but since we don't do this often, this just reminded me of my other probably favorite Duryan story of all time. And that's for my 30th birthday when we went to Canada. And you weren't going to go because you needed to help your dad move.
Yeah.
So we got you drunk. You passed out in the back of the car, and we drove and woke you up at the border.
I know, too. That's like teleported.
And you're like, what am I doing on the border? And like wasn't like your yes was pissed, your dad was disappointed, like it was just.
Because you told me too before I met up with you, hey, make sure you just have your birth certificate and your passport. How come? Just have it on you. All right. Next thing I know, I'm at the Canadian border.
Well, because you didn't want to go, so we were like, let's just do as many shots as we can, right? He passed out, and we had a designated driver, obviously. And so we threw him in the back. We're like, hey, man, we're just going to drive you home right now. Next thing we do, I'm like, hey, wake up. We're at the border, bro. You got to hold up your passport. He's like, what? No. What am I doing in Canada?
That was the best kidnapping ever.
Oh, that was. All right. You got to go to work. I got to hang out.
Yeah. Where's your work at, buddy? Just joking. Hey, I'll call you too once I find out the situation.
Find out, and for everybody else, we'll let you know. Follow us on thedailyf.com, and we'll find out if we can pull this off. I think it's going to be either way. It'll be pretty fun if we can pull it off. All right, buddy. Nice talking to you, all right?
Bye, everybody.
All right.
Later.
See you, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.